Telltale, but it's got an RPG element to it.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
Oh.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Oh.
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you...
Hi, mate.
Gotten yourselves into.
That's his mum.
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis.
Oh, dear.
Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Oh.
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready.
Oh. How you doing anyway, Cosmo?
Your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
Oh.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert!
Hmm?
Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
He brought a knife to a gunfight.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back.
Oh.
Pity he's just a middleman.
Yeah.
Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know
one
what?
of the
I'm warning
adventures.
you. This time, I'm coming with you.
That's
No.
nice.
Even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Oh, spring chicken.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
One bullshit. Well, that was weird. So I'm going to pull it back to full screen. If anyone else does join, I'll pull it back so the comments are up.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Episode 1, The Mad Ones. Da, 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 da.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to
Some
stop
nice
all
ladies
this, Mother.
back.
It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching
Hang on
for
a
some
sec.
long-lost
Hiya, Spoons. How you doing, mate? Yeah, caught me singing again.
object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both...
No, this is on
invited
offer at
just
the
at home.
moment.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh, this is
Oh, no.
another
We have
adventure
been
one.
friends
Oh,
since
hang on,
last
pause
summer,
this. This is another adventure type. It's like a Telltale one, but it's got a bit of RPG in it as well.
but As I'm doing some business with Sir Hone, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
I'm gonna say business.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You
Oh.
get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you
Oh.
are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming,
course.
Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Yeah, perhaps he should have done.
Are you all right?
He's got a headache. Oh dear. What the heck? That's weird.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand.
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
That's weird.
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah. But you will pay.
Well, that was strange.
Hugh.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
He's got a nosebleed.
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
All I can think is that must be
definitely
something
have
that
to find
could
Mother
be
quickly.
happening.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real.
Right
The
stick
Duchess
to
arrived
control
with me.
camera, and left stick to
Happening
move
to me, for
character.
God's sake. I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
I've got to go up to the manor. Yeah, that was freaky. No, I was just going to buy the first part, but
Louis, during
The,
the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you.
I'll pause it
but
for
we
a
didn't
sec. I was just going to get the first part, but they had the full series basically for $11.99, so I bought the whole series instead.
happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
So now you can make a choice. You can either be a diplomat, an occultist, or a detective. No, I haven't. This is the first time I've played it. So I'm going to give you the choice here. What one do you think I should pick? Because it does affect the story. Do you reckon I should be a diplomat? I'm going to leave it on there. So it's politics, etiquette, linguistics, conviction and diversion. Occultist is manipulation, occultism, I can't say that, illusion, sciences and subterfuge. And detective is questioning, vigilance, psychology, agility and logic. So I'll let you choose on that. No, I want you to choose. As you're watching. No, what I'm thinking of is this one. Because I can play it again anyway, because basically you can do it on all paths. Because whatever path you pick affects the story. I'll go for the detective then. And I've got 1 point. Apparently. I've used them all. Now I'm going to hold it to go back. No, I've done it wrong there. I'm going to remove. I've got to validate to hold, sorry, if I look at it. So validate to hold. That might help.
Over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
I'm going to say sorry, not at all, sorry.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London?
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
In the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Got to go to the manor. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select objects that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Immunity revealed. Vulnerability revealed. I've got to push the touchpad. I've got to hold validate first.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you
No.
know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I
She
can
has
believe
very
my
nice
vision,
eyes.
you don't have much of a place in her heart.
You're going to have to watch this from the beginning because he's just to see his mother. Right, I've got to go up the stairs. Can I talk to this chap here?
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir.
Oh.
You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I bet you do. I'm gonna
What
help.
can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no
Ah.
one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Right, so I've got to...
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief.
Ooh,
The
a
handkerchief is
handkerchief.
embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing.
No.
I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Oh, that's locked. So it looks like...
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
Right, see if I can check the hanky. Right, mother's handkerchief. Can I look at it? No.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf? A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder. This might just come in handy.
It might. You never know. You never know where you're going to need a bar to hit someone over the head with. Oh, there's a light there.
A lantern. Nothing special. Let's see what's hidden inside.
Yeah, I was wondering the same, but I'm going to examine one at a time.
Let's look. The address is 50 Bedford Square, London. The address is 50
Oh, I've already
Bedford
looked at one.
Square, London.
Sorry.
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address.
Oh, nah.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Oh, so I can't do the language yet.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says. The address is in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the order sent some envoys there.
Oh.
doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Probably a Dutchman.
Probably a Dutchman.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican.
No, I can't do that one either by the looks of it, no.
This name sounds familiar. Prashi. No. Can't seem to place it. An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
So I won't look at any more of them letters. Looks like that's it. Guess I better go up to the castle. So all that is grain. Oh.
There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother.
Oh, we can't leave. There must be something here then. There's something down here to do with his mother. I've got to figure that out first. Now every time there's something you've got to look at, it basically shows up.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Oh, royal jelly. So it won't let me go up to the...
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
I was wondering if it's going to let me pick up the, oh, something there. Oh, collector's coin.
Let's see what's hidden inside. Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the Order. And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So.
What's the letter?
Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
What is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
I can't do that's politics.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
I wonder now if I can go up to the... and go see if it'll let me go up the stairs now. Oh, got stuck. Yep, it's letting me go up the stairs.
how did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Amazing. Consult your journal frequently. Oh, that's nice.
Whoa. Impressive.
That is impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
During confiscation, you have to go through several steps while being persuaded if possible. Oh, so I've got to validate that.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
That I can't do yet. Etiquette locked. I'm going to say I'm a member of the Golden Order.
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society.
Yeah, it seems
It
a
would
bit
seem
funny.
that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Shit.
All the
Oh,
same,
dear.
it bothers me to see you in a
I
quandary,
shouldn't have
Your
said that.
Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
Hi, Saver.
I hesitate.
I done a
Up
mistake
till
there.
now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Ooh.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe with me.
Yeah, I bought
you know my mother's
the
reputation.
deal. Oh,
As
hang
her
on a sec.
son, I will.
It's on offer at the moment, so I've got the whole lot. Yeah.
Defend the de Richet's word with the same fervor.
Ah, I would expect nothing less. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Oh, I can't make a promise now. So that means I can't look at it if I make a promise. I'm gonna say, oh yes, okay, no worries.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur.
Oh, a secret.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders.
Ah.
Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Oh. Yeah, I agree with you there as well, Cyber. I'm not really religious myself. Go back to the group near the chimney. Yeah, I was got candle killer there. I forgot about that. Inventory. So that'll be the that'll be this layer, won't it? I can't open it until till it's in his room, so I can't open it yet. I've got to talk to these people by the fire first.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us.
Louis.
Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi? He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President
I thought it was.
of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
I'm gonna say my mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organises a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
I'm going to invent something.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Oh, that's a good one.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Oh, that's a good one, that. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family. Oh, I missed the opportunity.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apology.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start.
There he is.
And now, my dear guests,
Oh,
a
Mr.
light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh,
Just have to do it quietly then.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home.
Ah.
And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision. My vision is more important. Let's follow home.
I'll follow you, sir. Mr. Washington, I hope to speak with you at greater length on another occasion. Emily, please excuse me, but I would like to speak to Sir Holm. I shall see you later.
My friend, I hope dear Giovanni as well.
The troubles in France have fatigued him, but he will recover slowly.
Oh, can I do that bit on Holmes now? No, I can't.
Not fear. He apologizes for remaining in Rome. The voyage was too much for him.
And right he was too. The mildness of the Mediterranean, eh?
Hmm.
Come, sit down and have something to eat, my friend. You look
Oh, I
rather
missed
pale.
it.
Excuse me, sir. I have been neglecting my duty. I haven't introduced myself. Sir Gregory Holm, an old friend of Lord Mortimer's.
A real pleasure, sir.
You who must be well used to the court of France. How do you find this peaceful little haven?
Charming if I hadn't come here for disturbing reasons.
Yes, I heard the news. What a story.
Indeed. I wanted to ask you. You seem to know my mother well. Is that true?
Who does not know of her, sir? She has such a wide circle that everyone knows your mother from a distance or closer.
Everyone knows Sarah, my son.
But you only know her by her reputation.
I remember she once worked for the Crown of England and that she always honors her engagements. However, we have never been personally introduced, sadly.
Well,
That seems a
if
bit
I'm to
funny.
believe my vision, you're not going to get along with her.
Thank you for your answers, Sir Holm. But I beg your pardon. I get the impression I know you. Have we met?
Except in my dreams, of course.
Not that I remember, young man. Perhaps you are mistaking me for another member of the Chamber of Lords. And what with the wig and the powder, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, you were definitely the one I saw threatening my mother.
I thought... Never mind. It'll come back to me.
Would you allow me one last question, sir? I don't want to take up all your time.
Please, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Sir, do you know Emily Hillsborough?
Oh, Madame la Duchesse. Of course. It was I who invited her to the island.
Do you know of any link between her and my mother?
Not really, no. They may well have met at the court of King George, but I can't be sure about that.
No dispute between them, then?
Not to my knowledge, no.
And even if Duchess Hillsborough is a complex woman to understand, I honestly can't imagine her in a conflict with the famous Sara de Ricci.
Huh? Well, that was weird.
Elizabeth!
Someone must have poisoned her tea.
I should have insisted that you rest in your room.
Do you want me to call someone?
Let me handle this. I'm used to this kind of thing. Miss... Can you hear me?
Leave me.
Her breathing is becoming stable and... her heart rate too. Pale complexion, thin, broken nails, an enormous scar on her temple, tattoos on her hands. I don't know what happened to you, Missy, but it looks like you've been through hell. Can you tell me something about her? Who is this young lady?
Elizabeth Adams. She's come to the island for a course of treatment, to rest.
For a course of treatment?
That's right. The air can do wonders.
Yeah, you can.
Are you all right, Elizabeth? Do you feel any better?
When did she arrive?
4 days ago.
Okay. My mother had already gone missing. She's just regained consciousness and she immediately reaches for her brooch? I don't know exactly what it means to her, but obviously it's got to be something important.
Are you all right, Elizabeth? You gave us quite a fright.
Take it easy, miss.
Let me... I just need to get back to my room.
Of course, my dear. Go ahead. You saw it, didn't you?
Pardon me?
I segni della bestia.
Sorry, Your Eminence. I don't speak Italian.
Forget it. It doesn't matter.
Gentlemen, it's getting late. It is time for everyone to go to bed.
Oh, to bed.
Long day.
I can have a look at this letter as soon as I get in my room.
It's all the more delicate.
I'll see what I can do, but the case I'm on at the moment might well leave me with very few opportunities. Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
It is remarkable.
Oh, it's naughty to tell lies. Bet my life that you were talking about something totally different from the decoration of the manor. But, to find out what, I should have stayed with them.
Too bad.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Hall, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Oh. Oh.
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest, You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Oh. Oh, didn't let me do it then.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Now I can look at this letter. It's got a nasty scar on her head.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Oh dear, see you in the morning.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh,
That's unless you die in your
it's been
sleep.
quite a day. Right. Where is my room?
Oh, something there I've got to look at.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
So I guess my room will have a plaque on it.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oh, phone. Hang on a sec. I just unplugged the no, it's to do with because I'm getting help for my mental health issues. So that's why I just unplugged the headset rather than leaving it plugged in. This is my room.
Huh, that's me.
This is my room.
Right.
Now I can look at the
So
letter.
what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance.
It might.
But if I open it, I'll be betraying Biaggi's trust. What should I do?
I'll go open it.
Okay, let's see what it contains. Too bad for Biaggi. So, it really is a list of French countrymen. Biaggi wasn't lying. But now it's opened. I better get it to Mother soon. Wow, nice room.
It's a
Mortimer
nice
sure
room.
doesn't do things halfway.
I've got to go to bed. What if I don't want to? Oh, something there. Oh, it's another coin. What's this? No, I can't unlock it, so I've got to leave it.
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices.
Oh.
It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes. Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image.
It's my fault, I
saint
should have
hearing
looked at it
voices.
properly. I think it's because I was so eager to open it. I didn't think about that. That's my fault, I should have
Saturn
paid more
devouring his
attention.
son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
That's not very nice, is it? He's got to get ready for bed. That was quick. Oh, I failed something. Did not find all the clues. Oh, I didn't pick up the book. Yeah, I can always play it again anyway, because you've got the other skills you can do. So... I think that's it. Oh, he's having that dream again, I reckon. I was remembering that. Oh, chess.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durocher's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you out.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this
Napoleon?
late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
That was strange. Guess I've got to follow him. That must be Washington. Yeah, it's
A
Washington.
little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Oh.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Must be the president knocking on his door. Oh, his nose is bleeding again.
I'm coming.
There he was, he's having such a nice sleep.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was Napoleon. Better find out who's at the door. It's gonna be Washington, I guess.
Excuse me, am I bothering you?
No, of course not.
At least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
I bumped into her in the small salon before.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least, I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
Oh,
but if
10
my vision
minutes?
is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer.
I'm gonna help
Washington is
Washington.
very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
I'm gonna help Washington.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry. Louis, you're straying from your objective. Huh, that's me. Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
I thought I was going downstairs.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe a Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
I will. I'm going in.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Hey, I hope he does too. Even though I don't believe him.
Who do you think you are?
Forgive me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell's going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it. What should I do?
Let her go! Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at?
Oh.
I told you to mind your own business, boy! If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
What the fuck are you talking about? I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Listen, we barely know each other, and it seems everything went a bit too far. Let me apologize if I offended you in any way.
What's wrong? Someone cut your balls off?
I've watched you, and you're shaking. I'm betting you won't fire.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
I wasn't expecting that. I guess I've got to find that brooch. That was a close call.
Huh. Elizabeth has lost her brooch.
That was a close call. I nearly died. I hope Washington had time to do what he's needed to do. Oh, is that Washington?
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes? I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Right, you can't use any more than 5. I thought it was something to look at and it's just to sit down. Oh, it's a book there. Oh, that chess set, that looks familiar.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
I'm gonna take it. I might have been told off for doing that, but I'm gonna take the book.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
I think. Oh, nice one, Simon. No, I just thought there must be something in that that's worth taking. So otherwise, would I have the option? Why would it be there? Oh, Devil's Thorn. I'll go back to bed.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, Napoleon. Wonder if Josephine's there.
Sir Jacques Peru.
Sir Jacques Peru.
That's not the right way.
Not tonight, Josephine. I've gone the wrong way.
Sir Jacques Peru.
Sir Jacques Peru? I must miss my room. That's Napoleon.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Not tonight, Josephine.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Godoy.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do.
Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Oh no, he's gonna notice I opened the letter. And I can't lie.
Here it is.
You opened
it.
Don't worry about that, Your Eminence.
You gave me your word before God.
I can assure you that my mother and I share everything.
That's enough. Your word is worthless. I give your mother this letter myself.
Oh dear. I upset the priest. Oh no. You gave your word before God.
Huh, that's me.
Oh dear.
I'm exhausted. Better go to bed.
He's
I'll search my
exhausted.
room tomorrow.
He's dog
Mother stayed here
tired.
right before me. You never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
That was weird. I fucked off, God, yeah. I'm naughty. Oh, 2 trophies. I was sober. I guess I had the option to drink something then. I'll say not where I can always do that path again.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Box of chocolates? Perhaps not.
Great. Honey.
Oh, honey.
Nothing.
Yeah, it might be. Oh, s'mores devil's spawn.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Oh, something there.
Writing material.
Yep. Used for writing.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells
Oh,
like lemon.
lemon.
That's odd.
Hidden message.
Writing material.
Oh. So that's used with lemon, basically.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
So if I find a bit of paper, it might be, the message might be written on it with lemon. Oh, I can open the door. Yeah. No, that's why I went, oh, lemon. No, I have done that myself, basically. As you can see, the message with heat comes back up again.
Inferno by Dante.
Oh.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Very jolly. Dante's Inferno. No, I can't unlock it.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Oh, a strong coffee. That sounds a good idea. All these doors, they lead to nowhere.
Priest robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Oh, it's Piaggi's room. I can't go in Piaggi's room, he's angry. You know, I'm wondering that note, if that had anything written on it in lemon. But I won't know now.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Okay, use the key. Oh. A couple of bits in it. Looks.
There's a note.
Oh.
Effects of Sœur de Richer. To be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Yeah, take it. Could be a lemon as well.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Oh, raw jelly. Amber fragments.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint, Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
No, I've already tried that, didn't I? There's got to be something else in this room, but I don't know what it is.
Nothing.
Nothing! Oh, didn't see that.
Dear Monsieur de Richer, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind.
Oh, that might be it
Yours
for that.
faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
You're a bit lazy, ain't
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
you? So I might have the key now for that box. No. I thought I picked the key up. Must have left it.
Dear Monsieur de Richer, please excuse me, but I am...
I'm going to pause this anyway because I'll try this again later. Hopefully that's saved anyway. I had saved there. I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to have a rest from this. Thanks for watching anyway, guys.